Okay guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to set up and how to execute a seated leg extensions. Okay, I'm using the hammer strength version of this machine, but most machines the setup is very similar. Okay, and you have two main adjustments. One that's going to adjust the seat and take it back and forward, and one that's going to adjust the padding to set it in front of your legs. Okay, so you want to pull the handle in here and make your seat forward, just so your knees coming in towards the end, okay? And you want this part just to be just right above your foot into your ankle. Okay, so just that one here and this one in here. Most of the time they have sizes, so they go small, medium, and large. Most I go into small in most machines, but you probably go into medium or large, okay? And then I prefer to sit up nice and tall in here, and it has handles at the side, so I want to hold into those handles and I pull myself down as much as possible, because that's going to help me engage my upper body a lot more, and it's going to help me engage my core so much better, which then it means that I generate more power onto my quads. Okay, so even though it's a leg movement, I also want to keep in mind the rest of my body. Okay, in terms of foot positioning, we can change the foot positioning a little bit to target different areas in the quad, but we're not going to overcomplicate it. I just want you to make sure that both feet are on the same position, but quite often, people start doing the leg extensions and one foot goes in, one foot goes down, they go in different directions. So just make sure that both feet are on the same position. It doesn't really matter so much which position they are for now. Okay, so I'm gonna get my knees underneath, okay? Also, there's a third adjustment that adjusts how far the actual machine goes. So I actually like to kick it back and get it as far back as possible, even if it means that I have to struggle and squeeze in a little bit to get into, because once I get into the full rep, I'm gonna get a much better range of movement for the quad, and I'm gonna strengthen it throughout his whole range of motion. Okay, so I'm gonna set up the weight and then hold the handles nice and tight. I breathe in, brace my core, and that leg extension up, squeeze as hard as I can, and bring it back down. Okay, so nice and tall, up, squeeze, and bring it back down. Okay, we're gonna stop just before it hits the weight, okay, because we don't want that banging constant on it, because we want to maintain the tension on the quads. As soon as the weight bangs on the weight, the tension is shifting. Okay, so what I imagine is that my little finger, what's in here, so when I bring the machine down, my finger's there, and I bring that carefully. Okay, so I'm gonna come up, squeeze, down. I actually also like to look at my quads so I can emphasize the contraction and pay more attention to what's happening. Okay, and also looking at my feet. So again, breathe in, squeeze, breath down, up, squeeze, down. When you're ready, just take out your legs and just let your legs rest for a little bit, okay? And that's how you do a seated leg extension.